And we are back, Puckett and Maven. Maven just got really small there for a second. It's a nice 2-1 lead here for Optic Nation, but Envy had total control of game number 3. So we'll find out, will they be able to tie things up? The map's Solar Hardpoint. Honestly, my player to watch in this is not Octane. I know what I'm getting out of him. I think I got to see better game out of JCap than what we saw in Retreat, Maeve.
Well, we are going back to, is this back to Optic?
We can watch whatever team you want.
Oh, is it back to Optic host?
Yes it is.
Okay, thank you. We can watch any team. You know what? I want to start with Looney.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, kicking things off with Looney here. He is going to be pushing A Street. Got a couple players pushing third story. He's going to drop almost immediately. 2 players down right now for Envy. We'll see who can vie for control here of the central hardpoint. Take it over, Chris.
Aqua into the mix. Nades coming everywhere, and you see nice kills, able to hit the cankles as Moch is trying to escape. JCap in the feed as well, and it is all red. Good patience out of Aqua. Instead of just charging out, played for some time, got his teammates there to help out, and now you see it looks like it was going to be Envy, but Ricky is going to turn that right back around. The spawns, though, favoring this Envy lineup as we get set up for the second hard point here in about 20 seconds.
I'm going to go on board with Miracles, who's got the entire team really was in front of him for a second there. He's able to get one, teammates clean up another, but he will ultimately drop from the right side. Now the rotation comes. Moch going to be in. You have Bose watching the top spawn. Bose is in engagement here with 2 players up in the top parking lot, able to tag one up, but not able to clean it up, so they know where the action is going to be coming from. JCap's pushing from the mid, 2 pushing from up top. JCap gets through and actually gets the second one. Can JCap make it a third? No, his teammate will clean it up, but they are starting to bring in a little bit of time, starting to pull away a bit here. And that was Cap. I think it was a 3 or 4 streak for him. So good stuff by him entering B with a bow, which can be tough.
Looney trying to break from the middle, won't be able to get in. Inside, it's Ricky, only for a second. Grenades all over the place, no trophies being thrown out as you see Miracle switches to his trophy class. Optic Nation, I'm watching, it's just simple chaos right now. Everyone throwing their bodies up the hill.
Yeah, this one can be very, very chaotic. I mean, we talk about a lot of hard points in this particular title can turn into just a swarm of members here, but the central hard point there at B can be a crazy one. Now we are going to be rotating over. We'll see who's set up in this back garage. I'm going to switch over. Who do I have highlight here? Miracles. He's going to be a guy waiting for anyone coming through, kind of at the A-bomb side. Not ready from the right-hand side, though, as he's going to get picked off.
My Xbox is getting tired, chopping around a little bit, but we can still follow the action.
A little bit too. I think it's probably network related because I'm a little bit skippy hoppy as well there, Chris.
There we go, 11-7. I said JCap going to be my player to watch. Needed a bigger game than what we saw out of Retreat. Good opening for him. Challenging 2 players in the garage. There's one, finds the second, gets the break. More players coming in. Big kills here. The question is, will his teammates be able to take advantage of it? Aqua falls, Looney into the mix. Octane trying to get there as well. And it looks like the kills will be cleaned up. Looney clearing house with his 7th capture there. Hardpoint's rotating though. You see it moving in about 5 seconds. And up first is going to be Optic Nation with the power positions.
You've had Nation for the most part, at least through the last 2 hardpoints. They've been set up first. Let's see if they can hold it. 2 drop, 3 drop. Now Octane comes in, says this is my hardpoint. Cleans up 2, make it 3 before he's dropped by Moch. You know, it's crazy. He broke it so quick. He got 3 kills, and there were already 3 members back. Looney gets another 3-piece, so that's back-to-back 3-pieces for the side of Envy. And still, it's going to be Nation battling it out here as they're still getting that bottom spawn there. They kind of got by the van and on A Street. They can get back into action so quickly. It doesn't matter how many kills you get, Chris. If you don't force out the spawn, they're going to be back in action so fast.
I hear that. On the other end, you got Moch locking down the A Street, so life is good if you are Optic Nation right now. The Bals, very strong in the first half, and Moch is just slapping everything. Looney drops in front of him, is going to get punched. Embo's the only one really off to a slow start, and he's not even that far off. 9-13 with 5 captures to his name. Is getting pretty aggressive on A Street. Great help from Ricky as they have total control of A now.
It's great to see ON doing well in hardpoints. They look good game one. They're looking strong here. If this is something they can carry over to LAN, really clean up their hardpoint game, they will truly be a team to be reckoned with, because that's where I think they've mostly been struggling. I'm watching Miracles. He flies in, gets two, almost gets a third there on back catwalk. Still going to allow ON to have control for the time being, as we do see Envy trying to break in here from ringside. They're all together, though. One pushed in from purple, everyone else from ring. It ends up working pretty effectively, though, as Ak was able to get a two-piece. But right after that, the swarm of ON comes back. And now they've got it locked down again. And really, it's just been, I feel like all the time ON's been getting is, or sorry, all the time Envy's been getting has kind of been your scrappy time, just a couple seconds here and there, not really able to lock it down, where at least we've seen ON who's been able to kind of lock down those 15 to 20 points chunks from time to time.
On board with Aqua for the moment. He's back to even. Everyone even or positive for Envy, yet their score still 40 points in favor of the Optic Nation crew, and you're going to see kind of the difference. Those early rotations coming through. Envy with an opportunity to pick up a little bit of time, but they're so focused on getting the kills outside of the hill. I'm kind of wondering, is it best just to throw your body at the middle time and time again?
It certainly seems that way on many hardpoints. Just go, go, go. Get off spawn, fly to your team, fly towards the hardpoint, apply as much pressure as you can. As long as you're getting in, having some players that need to be in those power spots, you can get away with that from time to time. You do see Miracles able to get 3. I'm watching as Ricky and Bose are in the hardpoint trying to hold it down. They have a player top glass. That's Octane. They're eventually able to wrap him up. They had one player coming from cut. Moach got that as well. Miracles picks up 1. And this is what I was talking about, those chunks there, Chris, where they can get, you know, at least 15 or so points. I just feel like I haven't seen Envy get anything like that.
I'm so confused how Optic Nation's doing this. I'm flicking through all the players, and it's not like anyone's living very long. And you look on the far right of your screen to see the fire. No one's getting more than 3 kills in a single life. They're just more active and objective-oriented right now. Everyone throwing their body on the line. You see Moach, the only player now in a power position, and I bet he'll even jump in there in a second.
Watching Cap right now, he had a really big hard point last time on this B side. He got 2 before he fell. But this is, I'm just trying to keep an eye on, Chris. All I'm really watching is just to see if Envy can actually get a break and effectively hold a hard point for more than 5 to 10 seconds. And I haven't seen it in so long.
Here's your break. Looney got it, and now he instantly pushes through the hill. You know, kind of doing the right thing as his teammates are supposed to clean up that time in the back. Look at JCap on the opposite end. He's going to be the pincer as they only have 1 player in garage to beat. JCap falls to him. Octane is there, though, to clean it up. This is where you make up your time if you're Envy, but you got to hold on these next 2 pushes from Optic Nation.
And they keep spawning by B over and over again, which is a pretty close spawn. They're flying in now. Look, the spawn out is actually going to come. That was Octane that spawned pretty far. Thankfully, his team's able to hold it off, but not for the time being. Well, actually, he's giving them a pretty close spawn as well. And this is why, this is a big part of why this has been so furious. There's not been a time where they're getting the kills inside the hardpoint, then able to push out to some degree and force back the spawns. Until that one there by ON, where they kind of spawn top map, everything has been like a spawn within a couple dashes of the hardpoint. That's why it's been so fast, so furious, so much back and forth action, is no one's really had that good of control, Chris. But as we have 2 minutes left, our final 2 hardpoints, it's going to go up to parking lot. Miracles up there. Also, trying to see, I had another player of Optic highlighted. Who is in the back there with Miracles? Well, Miracles does fall. Let's see if they can break it.
Looney had the initial kill here, but that is all 4 down as Optic Nation clears the hard point for the time being. Nation, they're bending a little bit, but they're not giving up yet, and that is the 2nd time. I think when we look at the graphs tomorrow on the ESR preview, you're going to see this was really where Nation pulled away. Dominant ARs, stopping the pushes from Envy both times.
Yeah, like what you said, kind of that bend but don't break mentality. They've lost a couple rotations. They've been pushed really hard, but when it came down to it, they were always able to fight back and keep just enough of a lead. It's been somewhere between 15 and 30 or so points for the past, half of the game. 10 seconds left on this one. It is going to come down to the final hard point. Technically, Envy absolutely could come back in it, but we haven't really seen them with that I mean, close to a distance. They haven't been within 10 in so long. I just don't know if they can do it, Chris. But here we go. Final hard point.
I'm watching
nothing
but
setup.
Envy kills, man. Optic Nation is slowing down, and Envy is picking up steam as we are chopping all over the place on my screen. You can see the score, 34 seconds remaining. The difference, 12 points.
Well, Ricky came in and got a big 2. He might make it 3. Gets the assist. That was huge. Delaying it just long enough. That should be it. They just have to contest. They don't even need to worry that much about kills or control. They just have to contest a few more seconds right now. They're down 10 with just over 10 to go. Can they get in, though, is the question. Envy's got a pretty good hold here. Somebody is up on top catwalk. That was Ricky trying to break in.
There's 5
seconds left. They have a chance here.
Did they just do this?
They're going to take it.
Yes, Envy!
Oh my
wow. A 1-point finish. Looney was able to get the cuts in the middle. He got a big kill up on the rafters. JCap jumping into the hill for the final 2 seconds with help. Is going to finish it. Here's a look at Octane from outside the hard point as well. That is what won them the game. Great hold by Envy in the final moments. An insane comeback that I don't think either of us saw coming.
Not at all. I mean, they were down, again, 15 to 30 points for what? It was like the whole game, Chris. They didn't pull within, I guess what I would say, like kind of striking distance for a while, but they proved there they didn't lock down a single hard point until the last one. Game 5.
Game 5. 1.31 from Aqua, 1.21 from Octane, 1.09 from Looney, as well as 14 captures on the other end. 13 captures from Ricky. Goes positive, 39 and 35. I was watching Optic Nation. After I said, you know, they're going to win this game because of the top hard point, it's about that 30-second point that you saw Envy come in. They got the full 30 at the end. They won all of the fights in transition to the final hard point, and then they just clutched up when neither of us thought was possible. Insane stuff, dude. We're going to another game 5, and it's going to be around 11 just because that's what's happening.
Yeah, you know what? I want to stay here till midnight and spend time with you, Chris. We got the 4th of July coming up.
Yeah.
I want to share as much time with you as I can, my American brethren.
We want to share time with you guys at home as well, so thanks for hanging out. Be right back.